welcome to this session on the role of community philanthropy during COVID-19. So our understanding of community philanthropy is based on the premise that all communities have their own assets, money, skills, knowledge, networks, you name it. When these assets are pulled together, they build community power and voice.
Local civil society and citizens will rise to the occasion to address the needs in their community. And when it comes to the crunch, we cannot necessarily rely on international assistance. So in the end, we have to look within. We have to find that strength. We have to find the resources within ourselves to deal with our problems. And people are ready to respond, but they need an environment that is conducive.
So I would say that for a country like Zimbabwe, where we are working from, a country that has dominated world headlines for all the wrong reasons, we were pleasantly surprised by sort of the community initiatives that we saw coming out in response to COVID-19.
So that was clearly one of the things that came up, with what happened during COVID and the way it hit all of us and swept us off our feet in a negative way.
I think community philanthropy for us has to be understood along the lines of a continuum. At the extreme end, at the beginning, you have what we may call what is seasonal and what is ad hoc. It comes and it goes. Then in the middle, you have what you call maybe semi-formal structures. So these are loosely structured associations, community groups, etc. Then on the extreme end is the structured and the formal types. These are the ones that you begin to see with websites and structures with boards, etc. But all that, the whole sort of maze I've described is speaking to what communities do together and how they respond. So we're looking at how communities are emerging in response to COVID-19.
And I suppose as the Global Fund for Community Foundations, we've been very much working to the middle to the other end of that spectrum, where organizations and structures are emerging based on the principles of community philanthropy and local resources and how local resources enhance local ownership.
Even civil society organizations that were hard hit by this, actually you had staff contributing to a COVID-19 response fund to support vulnerable people and marginalized people. And this was in Ghana. They raised over 100,000 cedis to support vulnerable groups and gave out different material, food items, etc.
At least say one thing, that it is not the matter of if, but when another pandemic hit the global stage, how can we better prepare? What role do you see of community philanthropy playing? This is the question that I'm leaving all of us, the panelists and the participant with.